Under the lights this evening is baseball on the show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cobras and the White Sox. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Ronaldo Villegas will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Stepping in, Mark Lacey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Lacey.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty. And you're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Heading out towards shallow right. Todd has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Greg English.
Digging in, Greg English. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a good dancing knuckleball for a strike. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Paul Taylor. Top of the first with nobody on. Pitch on the way. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
High in the air out to center field. Turner is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. David Lund gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So coming to the plate, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For Neptune, the center fielder, Adam Turner.
And the pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Batting second, The third
Wow,
baseman.
not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball
Fitzgerald.
right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasted this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Timmy Fitzgerald. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And he fouls this one off. Turner leads off second with nobody out. Lifted down the line in left. Wise will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Batting third, the second baseman, number 13.
Into the box now, number 13. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at. From the belt, kicks and deals. One out and a runner on second base. Fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. McKee in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Wally Toth.
Coming to the plate now, Raleigh Toth. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Popped him up. Taylor has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Be the 4-hole hitter, Kevin Landry. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing it that way.
Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box, Jonathan Atkins. So take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
So frustrating, Nero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
At the plate, Brad Benton. Pitch out. Nothing doing. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike one. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down. He's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And it's fouled away. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obvious.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Well, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So now to the plate, Sean McKee, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll plate their second run of the game as they take a 2-0 lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Digging in now, Richard Wise. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, the pitch. swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Into the second deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, David Lund.
David.
As he can't get a barrel on the knuckleball that time, it's strike 1.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Almost clipped the inside with the knuckleball, but taken for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Talk about having to hit 2 different speeds. How about you got to slow your swing down to hit the knuckler, then you have to speed it up because now the express, the fastball's on the way.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Mark Lacey. And he fouls this one off. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
Standing in now, Greg English. As he'll watch a knuckleball that dances its way in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Driven to right field and deep. Ball that's carrying. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Lacey rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 5 now.
Everybody has bad days at the office, including starting pitchers. He's given up 5 runs in this inning alone, and you have to wonder how long the manager's going to stay with him. Not long, I would bet.
Nelson is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. box, Paul Taylor, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Mississippi leads it 5-0. Striding in, Lorenzo Diamond. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count. And there's ball 1. This one's down to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting 6th, the left fielder, David Harvey.
At the plate, David Harvey, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knee. And the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Batting 7th,
now with the plate, Wade Zimmerman.
Zimmerman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, upstairs.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Here's a pop-up now. Benton has room in foul territory, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 2 full. Mississippi is out in front here, 5-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kevin Landry. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And he did hit a knuckleball out in his last at-bat, and that's not an easy pitch to hit out. Sometimes that knuckleball has a mind of its own. It darts in, it darts up, it darts down and away. This guy can handle a knuckleball.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0. He is looked at for the first strike. In his career, Landry has a batting line residing in the 230s.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And another foul ball. Another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away. At the plate, Jonathan
Adkins.
First offering on its way. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 9, Brad Benton.
Digging in, Brad Benton. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Here it comes. Two out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Coming to the plate now, J.J. Worth. And these guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going.
Worth.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd
Batting
be in
nine.
line for the win if this
The
keeps
pitcher.
up as we take a look at the
Patrick.
league leaders in games
Nelson.
won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Nelson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Turner.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Adam Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in to try it again, Sean McKee earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Richard Wise, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Count 3-1.
That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. Fouled off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the
Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Wise, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Not an easy thing to do because that knuckleball doesn't have a lot of velo. He was able to pull it, but keep it just enough fair for the long home run.
Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning.
He looks really sharp out there, guys.
David, run.
Into the box now, David Lund. As he lifts it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Timmy Fitzgerald. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Stepping in, number 13. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one. Mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate, Raleigh Toth. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Man, this one is hard to figure. Makes the play on the ball, and the transfer looked good. Then he just sails this thing way over the first baseman's head into the stands. Bad news, it's an E5. The good news, some fan just snagged a souvenir.
Stepping into the box, Lorenzo Diamond. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First offering on its way. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2 balls and a strike. 2-2.
2-2.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfielder so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
In now, David Harvey. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And their runners at the corners now. Ball and a strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit back toward the mound. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Lo. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
The base is full now following J.J. Worth. Here's the first pitch to him.
Oh, that's good.
According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Worth is a batting line residing in the 230s. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
2 out, bases loaded. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. It's a grand slam. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 6th home run on the season for him, and they take a 7-5 lead.
What a great swing right there. It's such a tough situation. You knock the donut off your bat, and you know, first thing that enters your mind is grand slam and tie in this game. But that puts so much pressure on you. What a way to be able to handle his nerves in a big situation and come through with a clutch grand slam.
And this one's not close. It's in third for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. We're through 4, all even at 5 apiece. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Mark Lacey.
Mark Lacey.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Now a swing going, look out, over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
It looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
The pitch. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Turner is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Greg English.
So stepping in, Greg English. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A bouncer up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Taylor.
Stepping in now, Paul Taylor. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runner goes for second. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And they take the lead. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 14 on the season, and they take a 7-5 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Kevin Landry.
The catcher,
Let's take
Kevin
a look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And this will bang up against the wall. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So now to the plate, Jonathan Atkins, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Infielders are talking the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now at the plate, Brad Benton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Runners are at first and second with one away. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Ball 2.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them. Into the box, Sean McKee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2. Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater. One and two, here it comes. Two men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. 7-5.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Turner. And Ben, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First delivery to him on the way.
No, that's low.
This year against right-handed pitching, Turner brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Now batting.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
At the plate, Timmy Fitzgerald batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, number 13, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. Rings up another one, make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Raleigh Toth, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. And a pitch out, nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Here's a topper fouled off to the right, and that'll even the count at 2-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Seth Thompson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Seth Thompson.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Digging in is the outfielder, Richard Wise.
Richard Wise.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
He pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2 and 2. And the pitch. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 16, David Lund.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, David Lund. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Plate now, Mark Lacey. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Toth is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Lorenzo Diamond.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
High chopper towards first. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The left fielder, number 10, David Harvey.
Digging in and looking for more, David Harvey. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot
catcher.
now. Wade Zimmerman. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes this one high, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just inside.
I got to count 2-2.
Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Boy, Giro, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. This is another example of really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right there. You pull your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
To the plate now, J.J. Worth. And so watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 delivery.
2 balls, no strikes.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on him.
A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now batting, Greg English. He singled his last time
The
up.
second baseman, Greg English.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 1-0 delivery. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. The 2-1 home is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch.
Hey! Helpful!
Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Paul Taylor. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a play! Hats off to that one.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Kevin Landry will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Michael Jordan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Jordan.
Sal Batista is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Comes into this one at 271. 7 homers and 23 driven in. The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Digging in once again, Adam Turner. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. One out, nobody on. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Timmy Fitzgerald.
Into the box now, Timmy Fitzgerald. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
2-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This pitch is popped up. Landry shading to his right, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Mississippi is on top here, 7-5. Robin Decker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Decker.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Atkins, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has back-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
So now to the plate, Brad Benton, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Those guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Standing in now, Sean McKee. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Another 2-2 offering.
We got 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Full count, here it comes. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Stepping into the box, Richard Wise. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael
Jason McIntosh grab a bat to pinch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate, and the runners will stay put here on ball 1. Here's the 1-0. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looking at his career totals, McIntosh brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The 2-0. Fouled away. Here's the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Mark Lacy would be next. Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, number 7, shortstop
Dana Clark answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just one out to get out of it.
Clark.
Mark Lacey will be the first one to greet him, and a bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here. 2 down. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. The run scores from second. That makes it a 9-5 ball game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Into the box now, Greg English. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Turner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mississippi is out in front 9-5. Brian Bledsoe is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Standing in, number 13, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Bledsoe has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors, and in that time he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 misses down below the knee.
Regardless of the result right here, To be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Here now the 2-2 is taken, ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3
Now
times he's gone
right
down
fielder.
on strikes in this
Raleigh.
one. So they've really
Shaw.
figured out how to attack this guy.
In now, Raleigh Toth. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. Solo shot here to left. 19th home run for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
And that's what you call a dream scenario or an absolute nightmare, depending on your viewpoint. A power pitcher on the bump and a power hitter at the plate. A plus B equals see you later. It's simple math, folks.
The first baseman, number 33, Lorenzo.
At the plate,
Diamond.
Lorenzo Diamond. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To 2-2 now.
Back count 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. McKee is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, David Harvey.
Stepping up now, David Harvey. From the stretch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2-0.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Ninth inning coming up. Now a 9-6 ball game. Lamar Coates comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close a game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Paul Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Paul Taylor is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Had him hacking at the 2-0 change, and it's back to 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Kevin Landry.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kevin Landry. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1.
One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Got to believe the pitcher and catcher understand the fact that he's covering away, and he's covering way away.
Hot shot on the ground to short. He's right there. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 32, Jonathan Atkins.
Standing in, Jonathan Atkins. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch on its way. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and pitch. Hard ground ball to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Cobras are out in front, 9-6. Jason Lee is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Jason Lee. Leading off for the White Sox, the catcher.
Stepping in now, Wade Zimmerman.
A
dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw
he's called out on a close play at first.
Your
Buford
attention,
Christian is going to
Now
come in and take
Thursday.
over following the injury.
Number 10, Buford Christian.
Now to the plate, J.J. Worth. He got called out on
Now
strikes
batting,
his last time through.
Yeah, in today's
J.J.
game, certainly
Worth.
don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And a ball 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Now coming
Stuart Freeze will get a chance with the runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Freeze, 23 years old. He's in his third season as a major league player. 0-1, here it comes. Got him out of his front foot. It's 0-2.
In today's game of seeing so many guys strike out and not worry about it, I'd love to see a little two-strike approach right here. Maybe shorten up a little bit and try and force-feed something the other way.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Stuart Freeze goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with.
Turner.
To the plate now, Adam Turner, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Two out here and a runner at second. Ball two.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
He's gotten a favorable call or two at the plate in this at-bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Swing and a line drive. And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Cobras used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. David Lund earns his team-leading 11th win, striking out 12 in the process. Jason Lee wraps it up for the save, his 26th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 13 hits. 2 errors, they left 5 men on base. For the home team, 6 runs, 8 hits. 1 error, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.